With Westpac Foundation. We're based in White Plains, New York. We are we support U.S. and international human rights. We join with the many organizations here today that are calling on the United Nations to stop the threat of execution for Professor Bhullar. Time is short. We are here in front of the premier international human rights organization in the world asking for social and human justice. We are greatly concerned by the reports from legal authorities and human rights organizations that have investigated this case. We are especially concerned, as Lawrence mentioned, by the definitive indications that Professor Bhullar did not receive a fair trial and was found guilty solely on the basis of an unsubstantiated confession he made in police custody under duress of mistreatment and torture. Since that unfair trial forms the basis for the criminal penalty that is being administered to him, that penalty could not be just in this case. And as Lawrence mentioned, in our country, he would get a new trial. We don't know exactly how the law works in India. We call on India to reconsider its position to stop the threat of execution. We also call on the United Nations to investigate this case. As they've said in their own resolution, the death penalty undermines human dignity. We call on the United Nations to be consistent with its own rules and to put pressure on the government of India to back off on this execution. As Reverend Martin Luther King has said, a civil rights and social justice campaigner in our country, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And the time is always right to do right. This is a good moment to take a step for civil rights and human justice and to let Professor Bhullar live and be spared the threat of the death penalty, to have a new trial, to be accorded the rights of due process, to receive an apology for the wrongs that were done to him, and for the government of India to seek peace and reconciliation and social justice. So our thanks to the organizers of this rally and to the family of Professor Bhullar. You have our support and solidarity. We stand with you. Your cause is right, your fight is just, and may you prevail on this cause.